Okay, so let's do that purification.
She's really relaxed.
Yeah.
Chica is too relaxed.
Also, maybe for the for the shamatha meditation, the state of mind, because we're too tense, so, or for the nature of the mind meditation, maybe more. They say to be totally present. If you want to picture a situation, would be you're dead tired. Maybe here it doesn't work so much. You come home and you put water in your bathtub, and it's exactly the right temperature, and you slide into it, and you're just lying there. You're too tired to think. This would be the state of meditation, where you are awake. I mean, you feel how pleasant it is, but you're not kind of, oh, I need to more this, more that. You're not thinking because you're tired. That would be a good state of mind to practice shamatha. That kind of level of relaxation. Present, but totally relaxed. Not being interested in tomorrow, yesterday, what shall I eat for dinner? Just being there, just relaxing. So maybe when you're dead tired, then, I don't know, bathtubs in Israel where it's so hot doesn't work so well.
In the
yeah.
winter, maybe, no?
Huh? In the winter, yeah. In the winter, because you have bad heating, so you put hot water in your bathtub, if you have one, you slide into it, and then you try to experience that state of mind. And then you try to bring it on your meditation cushion. I just remembered, so I thought maybe that will help a little bit to see what the level of relaxation they're talking about. Yeah. Or sometimes they also talk the mind of a grandmother who is watching the grandchildren playing, but they're not doing anything dangerous. She's just watching them, not needing to interfere. That also would be a good state of mind. Being alert, but not wanting to change anything, just watching them. So they have a few examples that might help us with how relaxed we should be in the meditation. Okay. So again, we invite these two people who gave us this body, our mom and our dad. So the mom we put on the left side, the dad we put on the right side. Again, saying thank you for giving us this body so we can practice. Because without body we cannot practice. If we don't have a human body, we can't practice. Wherever they are, may they be well, may they be happy. May they also get the benefit from giving me this body so that I can practice Dharma now. Then your enemies and those sentient beings who make you agitated are in front of you, and your friends and those to whom you are attached are seated behind you. All other universal living beings in human form are surrounding you as far as you can imagine. So again, you make the mind very wide. You think, there's so many beings on this planet or in this universe. I'm just a tiny, tiny, tiny particle. I make such a big fuss about myself. It's very liberating to think like that. And each one of them wants to be special. Or I'll let them to be special. I'll become ordinary. Then for taking refuge, you do your usual visualization that you're used to, either the whole merit field from your own tradition, or just Shakyamuni Buddha, because it's thanks to Shakyamuni Buddha that we have all these practices. He was teaching Sutra, but he was also teaching Tantra. And you mix it with your Guru. I can't see the rainbow body of Shakyamuni Buddha. I was not, or maybe I was there, 2,500 years ago, I don't know, but definitely Shakyamuni Buddha is not around in his Nirmanakaya anymore. I can't see the Sambhogakaya. I definitely can't see the Dharmakaya. So what I see is a human body, that I give the label or the role of my guru. And my guru and Shakyamuni Buddha is the same, just different forms. So you try to feel the presence of your guru. Like Lama Tsongkhapa, when he starts like this text on the three principal aspects, the first sentence is, I bow down to my perfect guru. And when you take refuge, also you take especially refuge in the Dharma, which means the realizations, the qualities in the mind of the Guru or of Shakyamuni Buddha. And this love, compassion and wisdom there for all sentient beings means you included. So the Buddhas have concern for me. They want me to be happy and be free from suffering. So we allow ourselves to be touched by that concern, by that interest. And we put ourselves under the protection of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas by taking refuge, which is page 5. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, and in all the three vehicles, in the dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, in the empowering goddesses and the bodhisattvas, but most of all, I take refuge in my holy Guru forever. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, and in all the three vehicles, in the dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, in the empowering goddesses and the bodhisattvas, but most of all, I take refuge in my holy Guru forever. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, and in all the three vehicles, in the dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, in the empowering goddesses and the bodhisattvas, but most of all, I take refuge in my holy Guru forever. So the power of regret. First, recall the definition of negative karma, any action that results in suffering, usually an action motivated by ignorance, attachment, and aversion. And when we do the action, we don't necessarily consciously kind of know that there is ignorance and aversion and attachment present. It's the underlying motivation that kind of activates the impulse to do an action with body, speech, or mind. Almost every action I do 24 hours a day is motivated by worldly concern, attachment to the comfort of this life. So again, if you don't believe me, when you go home this evening, whatever action you do, look what the motivation behind is. It's to be comfortable. That's all we're interested in. To be free from the pain of pain or the suffering of pain. It's very little we do in order to be free from the suffering of change. There's almost nothing we do to be free from the all-pervasive conditioned suffering. We're constantly trying to alleviate the suffering of pain. But as long as we still have these other two sufferings, there will be suffering of pain. It is like this from birth to death in this life, and has been like that from beginningless rebirth. Nearly every action I have ever created has been non-virtuous, the cause of suffering. Not only that, but continuously I have also been breaking my pratimoksha, bodhisattva and tantric vows. Worst of all, I have created the heaviest of negative karmas in relation to my virtuous friends, getting angry at them, generating wrong views, having non-devotional thoughts towards them, harming their holy body and disobeying their advice. Having these negative imprints on my mental continuum is unbearable. It is as if I've swallowed a lethal poison. I must practice the antidote right away and purify all this negative karma immediately, without a second's delay. In this way, generate strong feelings of urgency and regret. Try to concentrate on what you're doing. And as I said, it's not just up in the head, it should be some kind of sensation in the body. It's difficult to put a label to it, it's difficult to give it a name, but there is an experience, a sensation that you feel in the body, an urgency, an understanding, a wish to be free from these negative potentials, an interest to be free of these negative potentials. So many people my age or younger have died. It's a miracle that I'm still alive and have this incredible opportunity to purify my negative karma. Death is certain, but its time is most uncertain. If I were to die right now, I would definitely be born in the lower realms. But because I could not practice Dharma there, I would remain in the lower realms for countless eons. We wouldn't have the opportunity to purify down there. All you're busy with is kind of avoiding the suffering of pain. So therefore, how unbelievably fortunate I am to be able to purify my negative karma right now without even a second's delay by practicing the Vajrasattva meditation recitation. Then the second part of the power of the object, or the power of reliance, here it's called the power of dependence, generating bodhicitta, because when we do negative karma, it's either with the Buddhas, like with enlightened beings, so then we take refuge to counteract that. And the other part is we do negative karma with like ordinary beings. So then generating bodhicitta is a good way to make up for having harmed them. But I'm not practicing this Vajrasattva purification for myself alone. The purpose of my life is to release all hell beings, pretas, animals, humans, asuras, and intermediate state beings from all their suffering and its causes, and lead them to the unsurpassed enlightenment. In order to do this, I must first reach enlightenment myself. Therefore, I must purify all my negative karma immediately by practicing the Vajrasattva meditation, recitation. The wish to benefit others is definitely there. It's a very human wish. Understanding that we don't have the skills at the moment because, we ourselves are in this ocean of samsara. So we need to get out first so that we can fulfill that wish to be of benefit to others. So then we take the help of Vajrasattva. So above the crown of my head, seated upon a lotus and moon seat, are Vajrasattva, father and mother. Their bodies are white, each has one face and two arms. He holds a dorje and a bell, she a curved knife and skull cup. They are embracing each other. It's a union of bliss and emptiness. That is the goal of Tantra practice, to realize bliss and emptiness in your mind, both simultaneously. The father is adorned with 6 mudras, the mother with 5. He sits in the Vajra posture, she is in the lotus posture. Vajrasattva is my root guru, the holy mind of all the Buddhas, the Dharmakaya, who out of his unbearable compassion, which embraces me and all other sentient beings, appears in this form to purify me and all others. So, possible, try to feel the presence, or at least, let go of all doubt, and you can think, I don't feel anything, I don't see anything. But yeah, no doubt, Vajrasattva, my guru, is at the crown of my head, ready to send down the purifying nectar so I can be free from suffering of potentials that have not ripened yet. So on the moon disk at Vajrasattva's heart stands a hung encircled by a garland of the 100-syllable mantra. A powerful stream of white nectar flows from the hung and mantra garland, and I am cleansed of all sicknesses, spirit harm, negative karma, and obscuration. So we think, what it purifies the negative potentials together with the tendencies to repeat these actions. That is important also. So again, we do the downward, first the downward purification, purifies actions of body, which is killing, stealing, sexual misconduct. The light comes from above, enters the crown of my head, kind of sinks down in the body, pushes out the negativities in whatever form you feel is meaningful. It can be, Tibetans also use animals like scorpions, snakes, spiders, these kind of things. It can be black smoke, dirty water. If it's sickness, it can be tumors, pus, blood, ulcers, whatever. Again, allow the mind to be a little bit creative and see what works best for you. It is difficult to visualize all this, I do admit. Yeah? So you need practice. So whatever comes, be happy with what comes in terms of visualization, but try to get a feeling, something is leaving the body. You see, same way, if you have a headache or another pain and you take a painkiller, I'm not saying painkillers is good, but anyway, let's say you put the pill in your body, okay? So you don't feel anything yet. But the antidote is in the body. It will start working. So your approach towards your pain is totally different than when you don't swallow an antidote. So this is the kind of feeling that you get. Yeah? Some kind of you relax about the pain because the pill at one point it will work. Doesn't matter if it doesn't work immediately. But you've done whatever you could to relieve the pain. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patishta Didyo Me Bhava Suttokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitan Shiyam Kuru Hung Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajama Me Muncha Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Om Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patishta Didyo Me Bhava Suttokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitan Shiyam Kuru Hung Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajama Me Muncha Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Om Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patishta Didyo Me Bhava Kayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarva Siddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitan Shiyam Kuru Hung Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajama Me Muncha Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Om Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patishta Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatishta Tidyo me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Tavasiri me prayacha Sarva karma sucha me Chitanshiyam kuruhung ha ha o Bhagavan Sarvatata Vajamame muncha vajabhava mahasamaya sattva om pe. So we think, body has become totally crystal clear, like a rainbow body filled with light, you keep your form. And so whatever the body is doing is only to benefit others. No self-concern anymore. And by not being so obsessed about how the body looks and whether it's healthy or not, the body actually becomes very healthy. Strange enough. Okay, then we do the purification of the speech. So this time, again, the light comes from above, pushes out all the negativities through the upper doors, like, the dirt floating the dirt floating on the, like on top of the water when you fill a glass with dirt. Coming out through your mouth, ears, and nose. It's okay. Doesn't matter. It's actually quite good to practice not to, when something is going on, to take the mind away from what's going on and to come back to your practice, because it's not harmful when the dogs are barking. It's okay. So we get used to being concentrated, even something around us is going on. So it's quite a good exercise, actually. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatishta Tidyo me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Savasini me prayacha Sarva karma sucha me Chitanshiyam kuruhung ha 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 ho Bhagavan sarvatata gata Vajama me muncha vajabhava mahasamaya sattva om pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatishta Tidyo me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma sucha me Chitanshiyam kuruhung ha 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 ho Bhagavan sarvatata gata Vajama me muncha vajabhava mahasamaya sattva om pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denupatishta Tidyo me bhava Sutokayo me bhava Supokayo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva siddhi me prayacha Sarva karma sucha me Chitanshiyam kuruhung ha 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 ho Bhagavan sarvatata gata Vajama me muncha vajabhava mahasamaya sattva om pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Dino Pantishta Tityo Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarvasiddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitanshiyam Kuruhung Ha 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 O Bhagavan Sarvatata Vajrama Me Muncha Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Om Pe. So you think all the negative consequences that come from using our speech with lying, unkind, harsh words, divisive speech, slander and gossip, all of this is purified so we don't have to endure the consequences, and especially the tendencies to repeat these actions are also eliminated. And you can use your speech now like very spontaneously in a very beneficial way for others, to create harmony, peace, well-being, happiness, trust. And last one is purification of the mind, which is covetousness, harmful thoughts, and wrong views. So this time when the light comes, the moment it hits either your crown chakra or goes down to your heart chakra, it's like switching on the light in a dark room. The darkness of these wrong views just totally disappears. Om Sattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patishta Tidyo Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarvasiddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitanshiyam Kuruhung Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajrama Me Muncha Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Om Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patishta Tidyo Me Bhava Sutokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarvasiddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitanshiyam Kuruhung Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Vajrama Me Muncha Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Om Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patishta Tidyo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Sarvasiddhi Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitanshiyam Kuruhung Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajrama Me Muncha Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Om Pe. Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patishta Tityo Meba Sutokayo Mebava Supokayo Mebava Anurakto Mebava Sine Me Prayacha Sarva Karma Sucha Me Chitan Shiyam Kuru Hong Ha 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 O Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajrama Me Muncha Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ope. So you think the negativities of the mind totally eliminated, totally eradicated, totally gone, uprooted, and your mind can, can show its qualities of love, compassion, wisdom, kind thoughts, which then kind of transforms into kind speech, which transforms into kind behavior. So we just imagine, how would it be, mind which is free totally from all negative emotions. And especially from the biggest one, like the grasping at an I, a real me, a real self, cherishing it, and then I become the center of the universe. And with that view, we create attachment to the things that we think are good, aversion to the things that we think are harmful or bad. And then, like this, negative karma is created. So all of this, how would it be to live with a mind filled with love, compassion, wisdom, and skillful means, knowing what to do to be of benefit to others? Then generating the faith in having been purified from the crown of my head, Guru Vajrasattva says, child of the lineage, your negativities, obscurations, and broken and damaged vows have been completely purified. So the lineage is the Bodhisattva lineage. When you generate Bodhicitta, you enter the family of the Bodhisattvas to become a Buddha. And then the last of these four opponent powers, the power of restraint, or sometimes called power of determination, or the power of resolve. Then you think, before Guru Vajrasattva, I vow never again to commit those negative actions from which I can easily abstain. And then just being realistic. From those I don't find it so easy to abstain, I vow to abstain from them, and then you decide for how long. Few seconds, few minutes, few hours, few days. And then again and again and again, you repeat that promise. Whenever you feel that you broke it, you purify and you remake the promise. This is how slowly, slowly we change our behavior. So then Guru Vajrasattva is extremely pleased with your pledge. Vajrasattva, Father and Mother, melt into light, dissolve into you. Your body, speech and mind become inseparably one with Guru Vajrasattva's holy body, holy speech, and holy mind. Total oneness, unification. So this is what Tantra also is all about, to take the result into the path. Like you visualize yourself as having the speech, having the body of Vajrasattva, having the speech of Vajrasattva, having the mind of Guru Vajrasattva. So we nourish the potential that we have to attain full awakening. Then to make it even more powerful, we seal it with an awareness of emptiness by thinking, in emptiness there is no I, creator of negative karma. There is no action of creating negative karma. There is no negative karma created. In emptiness, everything is just like space, luminous space. That is the nature of everybody's mind. So we can try to get an experience of this. So you visualize Vajrasattva has been absorbed into your heart. So it's a small bowl of like luminosity with nothing appearing in it. And then you make it grow. And as it grows, it dissolves everything that it touches. So first it dissolves the solidity of your body. As it expands further, it dissolves the shape of your body. As it dissolves further, it dissolves all the objects in this room. As it grows further, it dissolves the house where we are in and the houses around us. And then you just let it expand further to the south, to the east, to the north, to the west, above and below. And as you let it expand and expand and expand, everything that we think is so real, it just dissolves into that spacious luminosity. So this is a pretty neutral, spacious luminosity, so you fill it with concern for all other beings, with love and with compassion. So if you fill this with love and compassion, your face should be totally relaxed. And there should be a spontaneous smile on your face and a very warm feeling in your heart. It's enough. You don't need to put concepts to that. Don't start to wonder, what is it? How? Whoa. You know, you can feel this in your body. Totally relaxed. Spacious, open heart. Very soft feeling. Everything is okay. And then slowly you bring that light back, because otherwise you go out of here and you're too spaced out. So slowly it comes back, things appear again. But then we know it's just appearance, doesn't exist from its own side. Comes back to this country. Comes back to this place, comes back to this house, to this room, through this body, and it's now again in your heart, manifestation of your sleeping potential of Buddha nature. That is always there. You cannot lose it because it's our nature. No matter how much it is covered. Same way, no matter how long the room has been dark, the moment you turn on the light, the darkness disappears. The moment we start to see reality as it is, the whole thing collapses. The appearances lose power over us because we recognize them as appearances. Okay, then we do the dedication, page 9 at the bottom. Due to all these merits of the 3 times collected by all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, myself, and all other sentient beings which appear to be real from their own side but which are empty, may I, who appears to be real but is empty, achieve Guru Vajrasattva's enlightenment which appears to be real but is empty, and lead all sentient beings who appear to be real but are totally empty to that enlightenment which appears to be real but is empty, by myself alone, who appears to be real but is also totally empty, non-existent from my own side. May the precious Bodhichitta, the source of all happiness and success for myself and all other sentient beings, be generated within my own mind and in the minds of all sentient beings without even a second's delay, and may that which has been generated be increased. May I and all other sentient beings have Lama Tsongkhapa or Guru Rinpoche or whatever lineage as our direct Guru in all our lifetimes, never be separated for even a second from the pure path that is greatly praised by the conqueror Buddhas and actualized the complete path, the 3 principal paths and the 2 stages of highest Yoga Tantra, the root of which is Guru devotion within our minds as quickly as possible. Just as the brave Manjushri and Samantabhadra realize things as they are, I dedicate all these virtues in the best way that I may follow after them. Whatever dedication the 3-time victorious ones gone to bliss have admired as best in the same way, I also perfectly dedicate all these roots of virtue so that I might perform good works. And then we also dedicate for the long life of all beings who teach true paths to real, lasting happiness. Happiness that is not based on other people's suffering. Happiness that is not based on injustice. Happiness that is not based on like self-concern. As long as I'm happy, everything is okay. A happiness that comes from being concerned about others, to feel the connection that we have with others, to feel that we are dependent on others for our own happiness. So may all beings who teach methods to reach that goal, may they all have long, stable, happy lives, and may all their holy wishes instantaneously be fulfilled. And you can also dedicate, I think, very important for the peace and happiness in this region, in this area, not just Israel, but Palestine, Syria, Turkey, Iran, Iraq, wherever there's so much conflict, so much wrong views. May everybody there understand what brings happiness and what brings suffering. May there no more wars, famine, and natural disasters, to the virtues of my merits. Okay. Well, thank you very much for participating in this. For me, it was really good because I'm always happy when I have people who are interested in practicing. It's quite rare Yeah, usually people are very much interested in how to deal with my negative emotions and all this, but with these methods, not so much interest. So then, you know, how many people participate, for me, really, it doesn't matter at all. But it's really nice to kind of practice with people who are interested in doing these practices. So all of you showed great interest, so I thank you for that. Thank you very much. May the practice work very quickly, and may we all attain enlightenment really, really soon.